Okay, maybe we're back. I don't know what's going on. All right, hopefully this connection to Twitch. Yes. Welcome, Crudak Darkmane. I apologize for having to restart. That's unfair to you guys and to well everything. And I also had to refresh the chat. But thank you for joining me. Hopefully Rupert and crew from Twitch are back, and hopefully Twitch behaves today. I'm gonna refresh everything again. And we're gonna just hope it all works. Nothing quite like things just not working. All right, give me 1 sec. I do want to delete something too. I'm just gonna delete the one that we just did. Unless, whatever. No, I'll delete it. It's fine. That way people aren't like, hey, what's, and then it's just not there, you know? All right. So we're trying again. We're starting fresh-ish. Yeah. Well, with the Restream, it allows you to stream to 2 platforms, and it's great. And usually it's pretty good, but I don't know. Twitch was super laggy. It was over a minute behind where YouTube is. YouTube's usually like 2 or 3 seconds further behind than Twitch. So that was really weird. But here we are. Ready to move around. We're going to continue with our main story quest until we hit the point where we're supposed to be doing instances or dungeons or what have you, which we're pretty close to. And then, sadly, I'm going to have to switch characters because I want to do all this with this character when my friends are able to play with me. And one of my friends is in Florida who has the game and is able to play, so that doesn't help because he's normally in Washington. He's doing family stuff, so hopefully he's having a fun time at Disney. And then the other 2 folks that are going to be joining me are both on the outs with not being able to play due to the restrictions that Square Enix has thrown into the mix. So we'll continue. Ah, Bumpy, I assume you're here to discuss the missing child and not to sample a bowl of mutton stew. I don't know, man. I could eat some mutton stew. Twitch has been having some issues. Yeah, it was buffering every so many seconds, which was very strange. But, yeah, we seem to be fine now. First things first, see, I do a lot of streaming on Steam for my work with the Indie Brothers. And at least once a day, I have connectivity issues with Steam. While on my side, everything's flawless, Steam starts to freak out. My connection to Steam doesn't work right. And it'll start dropping frames and do all sorts of things. So I hate to say that I'm no stranger to this, or that I'm a stranger to all this, but I'm no stranger to things just not syncing up the way they're supposed to. So we'll see. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and you delayed, and I didn't get the last bit of your dialogue. Well, that's great. All right. Travel to Swift Perch and speak with, and then the mountain that strides. Well, we can do our axe quest, I suppose, first. Where does that send us? Lower Naskia or Noskia. That's kind of a weird spot. I wonder if that's faster. It's quicker to get from Summerford Farms there or from the Morabi dry docks. Or just to hop on a chocobo, which I have no idea where they're at in this place. We're just going to go here. I think I can just get it from the dry docks, probably. Yeah. Let's go. Crystal? I'm on Crystal Data Center. Alright. Where are we going from here? Hey, Lady Marguerite. You ever get a chance to play Final Fantasy XIV Online? Alright. To the Choco Keeper. Not much of a... I've had my heyday and quite a few over the years, but this is supposedly the best out there to date, so that's cool. Porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. Differences being you cannot control these birds, and they will not stop until you have arrived at the destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. Yep, that's cool. Do not tell me it's your first visit. I shall register your name. I guess I have to hire a porter. I wanted just the one that I could rent. Is there a Chicago renter around here somewhere? It does not look like it. Alright, well. Oh, that... Okay, well that doesn't help me at all. Alright, I guess we're going on foot. My big old metallic backside. Gonna get moving. I mean, I've played still for my money, despite me enjoying this, and I am. I think it's quite good. For my money, it's still, and it's no longer around, so it doesn't really matter what I say, because apparently it failed, but Asheron's Call 2 is still by far the best MMO to have ever existed. And it's sad that it's gone. Well, I know a lot of people say this with a lot of things, but it truly was significantly ahead of its time, and it is sad that so many people will never get to experience its brilliance. And I suppose that's fine. But it doesn't make it any less sad, you know? The big boys. Alright, so we're going to swing her right over that way. From the way you had to do crafting and like skinning animals was one of the things. What is that? Oh, I don't want to do one of these low-level fates. Like skinning animals to get leather. I mean, it's been done before, but that was one of them. Then you also had others like, you know, where you would go and you would have to find a mine. But it wasn't like, oh, we have mineral deposits laying around randomly. You had to get a map and go to a cartographer, and they would teleport you near the area. Then you would use the map, and then basically you're playing hot and cold, or hotter, colder, warmer, whatever. Basically, you'd be like, oh, you are in the general area of the deposit and far away from it. Then you would run in a direction, you would stop, use the map again. You're in the area of the thing, you're far away instead of very far away or whatever. And you keep going, and then you'd be like, oh, I went the wrong direction. You'd have to turn. It was an interesting way of doing the deposits. I really enjoyed that. The crafting was actually quite good. There was no really vendors for anything. So everything was basically economy based through players and whatnot, which was a nice touch. Not a lot of games were bold enough to do that. PvP was pretty much the perfect way to do PvP. Instead of everything being like, oh, look, we do 20 billion damage and we can murder everything. Blah. They're like, hey, PvP battles are probably going to be too quick if that's going to be the thing. Basically, you cast 1 or 2 spells, the person dies, right? That's not how we want to do this. So what can we do to change that? Oh, I know. Let's have PvP damage and healing be 1/3 of normal PvP damage or healing. And that basically balanced it really, really, really well. They also had open world free-for-all PvP, with there only being a couple of places in the entire game where you could actually hide, and that's only if you were a different faction. There was like a faction house that you could maybe go run and hide into. So it was a much more dangerous and scary place. Like the gods, well, this was one server. Most of them were what we called Care Bear servers. Thank the gods you're here. It seems my grandson is set on causing naught but trouble for you. Oh, did I go to the wrong place? No, I didn't. This is the right place. But surely you can know how the lad is feeling. how he's boiling with hate for that murderous beast. And the last time when you came along like an avenging angel and showed him the strength of your steel, well, I lit a fire in his belly. He must have gotten in his head to take revenge on the beast itself. Daft little bugger. Once he heard Juhata's been spotted near Alaport, why, he shot through the door like an arrow from a bow. Sure, and I ain't seen him since. I beg ye, find my little Psyhard before he gets himself stomped to death. That big Aurochs spilled more than enough of me kin's blood. There's no real path back to this place. Well, apparently this is a bit different, allegedly. Again, I'm early days, right? But apparently the story is one of the main reasons that people love this, and this is as beloved as it is. So this may be the one time that might not be true. I don't know. Again, I'm in early days, barely moving around doing stuff at this point. And so far, and what folks have told me, is that the further into the game you get, as new expansions come out and things started working, they tightened everything up. It became a lot better, more voice acting, better storylines, and so on and so forth. So apparently this is moved from strength to strength, or from a very terrible start, apparently at the very beginning days of this, to, because I mean they had to like can the whole project and re-release it, to releasing something that folks enjoyed, to then just making more stuff that people enjoyed more and more. So that's cool. Why is he still in here? Oh, I gotta talk to this person now. Alright. Of course, it's clear we must set out for Aleport at once. An old acquaintance of mine, Prarsvstim, often stands guard at the port gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. Thank you for walking through me, ghost person. Alright, so here's my issue. If I'm going to have to come back to this spot, which I may, there's no real back to this spot situation, right? Like, we're just randomly here. I guess it's fine. Alright, well, we need to go to Aleport or Aleport. So we will. In Western Lanoskia. Did you ever end up playing Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning? Or The Reckoning, Lady Magritte? That is another fantastic game. I was just having I'd say a conversation, but really it was me talking to someone whose brain apparently doesn't exist. I know, I sound like a horrible person, I'm sorry. No, me discussing something with someone who just, I don't know how to describe it. It's like if you opened a book and you read the first 3 sentences and you're like, oh, this isn't for me, and you put it down. How could you possibly know that? You read 3 sentences of a book. Like, I don't. Oh, that's good, yeah. Yeah, I have the DLC. I got to play around with a little bit of it, but I never finished the main game, which I'm endeavoring to do now, and it's great. I really like it a lot. Do you remember what kind of class? Well, I say class. What kind of build you were doing? Were you using daggers, fey daggers, the chakrams, staff, scepter, a great sword, a hammer, or a longsword? I think that's all the weapons. Oh, there's also a bow. The bow is the follow-up to the daggers and the fey blades. Have I seen a boy wandering around by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guard here just watched a young lad traipsing off to the north. We were arguing with whether or not to abandon our post to bring the child back ourselves. A large pack of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late. So if you mean to head after them, pray do so quickly. Else I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or 2 at your back. Alright, sorry. That is my mute button. If I ever go into first person view, it's because I hit the mute button. Oh, it's just like right over here. See, longsword and shield. Gotcha. Yeah, they all, like I said, well, maybe I didn't say it here, but like I've said many times talking about the game, all of the weapons play incredibly different. They all have a very different play style. It's one of the reasons the game's so fantastic. You may want to restart because you know, doesn't make the best decisions. Chat gets involved. Thankfully, or unthankfully, depending on how you look at the game as a whole. Well, you can always redo your skills. In fact, it's even encouraged. There's a point in the game that I didn't even realize maybe the first time. Like, I played this way back when it released originally. Kingdoms of Amalur, The Reckoning. And I got nearly to the end. Didn't quite get to the end, but I got nearly to the end of the game. And I was super happy to be able to play Re-Reckoning once it was picked up and so on and so forth. By, was it THQ Nordic? Is that who picked it up? Anyhow, there are trainers all throughout the lands, and the trainers will give you skill points if you meet the requirements, and only one skill point. So that's something to be aware of too, because it's a little unclear about that part of it. With other things, so it's a little unclear that it will only give you one skill point. But essentially, you're going to just naturally, most likely, end up leveling up something outside of the skill point. It's for like lock picking and dispelling and things of that nature. But they have bait weavers. There's like the little tarot card icons in the map. Those people are all over the game, and they will basically let you wipe all of your skills, you know, clean for, you know, a small monetary cost. So that's actually, you know, if you made any mistakes, or if, say, you're like, okay, I found like 3 extra trainers now that I've already out-leveled and I can't get points from them, you can unlearn everything, go get these points, and then relearn them, which is a fantastic thing. So you can actually maximize what you're doing. So I wouldn't worry too much if you still understand where you're at from the storyline perspective. I wouldn't worry too much about restarting, but again, if you want to do that, that's totally fine. I remember I played the demo like 5 times when it was before it came out, because it was just enjoyable. I think it only allowed you to play like 2 hours of the game or 3 hours of the game before it shut you out. So I played it like 5 times. This is great. All right, have you found any sign of Psyhard? I have not, other than the water skin in his boogers. No, his satchel. He must have been in a desperate hurry indeed to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, a tool the lad took from the stead, perhaps. Perhaps. God's below, Bumpy, over there! Uh-huh. Ooh, level 24. I'm gonna get my booty whooped. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm eager. I have an axe. Both to grind and, like, literally an axe. Ooh, look at the big boy. Oh, look at the little boy. Oh, boy. He's got a stick. Somehow you thought this was a good idea, kid. He gonna die. Oh, my God. Nobody caught him? Okay, I didn't expect that. Uh-oh. They're jackals. I don't want to be eaten by jackals. I'm a dumb kid. Bumpy. It's me. There you go. There you go. Come on down, big boy. Let's do this dance. All right, kid falling from that height, definitely not gonna be feeling very good. Oh, they're there. Alright, time to AoE dance around the jackals. Hey. I got aggroed a regular jackal? Oh. It's all part of the plan, apparently. Hey, why are you guys so... Oh, I just saw some little pack jackals show up over there. Look at this. Or found the scent. Look, it's Scar Jackal. Stop fighting him. Maybe. Where are this one's tainted jaws? Your soul is ours. That it? Come on. We barely even broke a sweat there. Oh, there's more jackals again. Oh, this is a dramatized retelling of what's going on here. Oh, spine. Step aside, lad. Get back up. Oh, the jackals run from him swinging randomly. It's the purple. We're in Zoan? He is a small child. He breathes yet. I mean, he only took like a 60-foot drop. I'm sure he's fine. We withdraw to the Red Rooster's stead. Follow my lead, Bumpy. I mean, I could just kill the creepy, ugly Auroch. I mean, like, it's totally fine. Chop, chop, kill, dead. No, what? Yeah, am I gonna have to go all the way back out to that stupid place? The answer is yes. Yes, I am. Yay. Wow, that is so far away. Alright. I don't suppose it'll just let me ride there, will it? Yeah, I know, you said this last time. Yep, no, I don't want to go there. Alright, I guess we're gonna hoof it again. One day we'll actually be able to just go places on our own little bird creature. It'd be great. Well, either way, you can't go wrong with Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. It's a fantastic game. Highly recommend anyone and everyone to play it. Probably the best RPG game I've ever played by a pretty large margin. Well, again, I say that there's very few contenders that I consider super great. But for action style one, that is my favorite. And then contrary to that, where it has one of the worst stories in my opinion, well, many people will disagree with this, is Dark Souls. It did kind of the opposite. As opposed to having a fantastic story that's a beautiful narrative-driven, masterpiece, they go with the total opposite, and they're like, yeah, you got to do something with fire and kill a bunch of people. Good luck. We're not going to tell you anything. So, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right? So, like the Souls series, pretty good too. Those are my two favorites, and it's also strange because they're kind of at odds with each other as far as like their combat philosophy. Kingdoms of Amalur are very fluid, very fast moving, a lot of awesome combos, everything else. They do have interrupts and things as well, which is great. But it's the total opposite of what Dark Souls is all about, which is, big, heavy, chunky, slow, plodding attacks. And I believe the very first time I played Dark Souls, I played it just off of playing, hundreds of hours or dozens of hours at least into Kings of Amalur, and I'm like, oh, this is horrible. It's so slow. It's awful. Blah, 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 blah. So coming off my favorite versus something that's just the total opposite was really rough, but I'm glad I eventually went and gave it another chance and played it and beat it, and yeah, really enjoyed it. So it's up there. I think they're both incredible games, or one's a series of games and the other is just a game that I hope we see a series from down the line. Though I don't know how they're necessarily going to continue the series, considering all the people involved with the creation of the world and the storylines and everything else no longer around. It's gonna be weird. This game, yep, I'm enjoying it so far. Right now, it's a little run here, run there. Kind of, but I mean, it's, you know, it happens. It's stuff that you have to do. They took away a lot of the friction of doing stuff like this in games like World of Warcraft, where there's a flight path to everything. It's super easy to figure out. I'm still very lost, I guess would probably be an accurate term. I'm still pretty lost when it comes to like the main town of Limsa Lominsa. It's got multiple levels. It's just kind of confusing, to be 100% honest. And that's a me thing. I'll eventually learn it. I'll learn how to navigate through it and everything else, but still like it. Still having fun. I know things will improve as we go, so no problem there. I'm not hating my time. You brought him home. I don't got words to thank you, or words that really make a lot of sense in general, my friend. Are we gonna finally go kill this thing so this kid can have a little bit of peace? Lad's past the worst of it, and he struck his head in the fall. Yeah, he would be dead. Though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother. If you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did, Bumpy would have done it just fine, because he was killing everything. But your one kill on that one jackal, that was super impressive. Oh, right, yeah. That happened. I have done naught to earn your things. When I learned of the situation from Alaport, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Did you watch anything that went down? Like, at all? Even a little bit? Like, I was good. Okay. Pray accept my apologies, Nedart. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. You risked your lives to save little Sigurd. How's a man to find fault in that? It's me who ought to be begging for forgiveness of the wounds you took protecting me, foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is not more we can do or can accomplish here, Bumpy. It is time we return to the guild and focused on other tasks. Cool. Do I get some new cool skill with my axe now? My poor eyeball. Speak with them at the guild. So maybe. All right. Let's go back to town. Greetings from Romania. Welcome, Finder Lucian and Joker Fran. If I didn't say welcome, welcome. Romania. See, so I get to do my famous wrong line of when in Rome, do as the Romanians do, right? Did you end up getting to go to the? Oh wait, they didn't have people in attendance, did they? Sorry, they had to cancel the tickets. Well, I don't want to rehash old wounds, but pretty cool that you guys got to host the Dota 2 tournament this year. All right, where am I going? I'm going to the Marauders Guild. Aethernet, Marauders Guild. Oh, my poor neck. Everything hurts today, by the way. Moving, a couple tons of snow out of the way, it wears on you a little bit. I am glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Cyrod abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Khuhata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be a spur to our efforts. I say again, Bumpy, Khuhata will fall by your hand, and I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. Well, I get a new axe. It's an Inferno axe, which may indicate that there might be fire involved, but also maybe not. And it's socketed, though I don't think I have anything with sockets right now. An iron cuirass is breastplate. My helmet. I've been waiting for a helmet for a long time. Get rid of this stupid eye patch. Yay! Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Give me my hat. Oh god, it's hideous. Why can't it match the rest of my armor? Why does it have to look so bad? Oh well, this time I'm not one to really care too much about super dress-up Barbie styles with a Z, but still. Oh, I had a better axe laying around. Oh, that's not surprising. There we go. Well, I mean, I guess it could be worse. I'm definitely noticeable at this point. Wait, they're the opposite. Why do they get normal hats and these ugly yellow things? Alright, whatever. It's fine. Alright, now to Swift Perch we go. I can just teleport there. Spend more of my cash monies. Oh, man. My spine hurts. Everything hurts, I told you. The Colonel does not want to continue to troll me. That's good. Sorry, I'm checking some things. Forgive me. Alright. Things have been checked. We're ready to go. What am I doing here? Talking to you? Reese Flaw? What's up, man? Commodore Raynor sent word that we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. Sorry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? Nope. This place, Swift Perch, it was rebuilt by folks who stood strong in the face of every hardship that calamity threw their way. We're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ilm. You hear me? Yeah, no, sure. That's fine. Duty calls, feint and strike. Yeah, no, it's whatever. We'll do this thing. It's gonna be fine. Here they come! Oh, no! It's Minx from that one game, Baldur's Gate. Here now, I thought all of them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. The useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagan brothers? Heh, crap on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the serpent reavers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. I don't want to guard your rear. The rest of you, meet their charge where they stand. Let us bear the Commodore's word of our victory. Sorry, Commodore word of our victory. Or no word at all. Ah, for them Salamanca! Like, I'm ready. I got my ugly hat on. I'm part yellow. Yarr! I'll get all you yelly bellies and dance on your gizzards. Really, dude? That's your oh, they got arrows. That changes the outcome of so many things. Alright, come on. Move! Why are you standing still? Ah! Alright. Hopefully you guys are doing fine over on the other side. I'm doing fine on this side. Yeah, this guy, he's like, ah. Where are you going? Oh, there's more coming. Alright, I can probably handle this. Alright. Come on, this ain't even my whole night. Bring it on. Let's go. See that? You see what I just did to those guys? Everything except the middle of the... Yeah, I know. It's very weird. Oh, it's like a shirt, though. I would assume. Oh my god, what the heck is that? It's a Blanga. Hey, there's also a dude hiding over here in the corner. I'll get out of that. Oh no, they're fake fighting over there. Okay. That's right. Me. Sorry. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. Yeah, they are. Proxus! Welcome, sir. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. We're gonna probably meet up with that weird masked guy. He's usually lurking around when these Sahagin dudes are Sahaganizing. Aha! See, I told you, the weird robed masked guy right there. The silly face. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. My face glows red, and I smell to high heaven. Be enveloped in my stinky miasma. O mournful voice of creation, send on to me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, well, he seems slightly larger and more scary than Golem. Complete with weapons. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Okay, that's fine. I got an axe. I'm ready. Come on, let's do it. Defeat the masked mage. Love to. Come on. Show me potato salad. Alright. Meanwhile... Oh, dance, dance alive, friend. I kind of want to beat up his gargoyle. I mean, it's a lesser gargoyle, so... Oh, it's not I had. What springs this preternatural might? I had some Wheaties this morning. People still eat Wheaties. Oh, you're surviving the quarter-inch of snow? I had to move like a ton of snow yesterday. Don't you dare attack the thing I was in, like Stola. Welcome. An unwelcome guest, no matter. I will still, they shall fall, all shall fall before you, huh? No mortal should possess such strength. I don't disagree. I'm pretty powerful, let's be fair. Oh, that's it. Oh, try to slash flex on him. Oh, there's no slash flex? What? Oh, it's unavailable at the time. Oh. So then you guys can handle snow outside the mountains.
The wisdom of the bargain should be brought low by mere mortals.
Uh-huh. Aragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Askians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You didn't actually say anything, you just did this. You would know if we Charlayans have encountered Askians before. I've never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know from whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Sup, yellow bellies? Are you alright, lad? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I'd left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folks away in the dead of the night. And this bastard here was pulling all the strings. Well, damn Wheaties is strong. It's true. It's very true. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence. Well, you got here real quick, but I never thought I'd find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Didn't really need the help. Do you see what I look like? He wasn't gonna kill me. You have pointed shoes with little, like, they go back in on themselves. What in the heck was... Look at the shoes. I wish I could zoom in on them. Aye, heroic is the word. Sorry, I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Ishtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. I send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. Indubitably. Huh? She left a stinky crystal behind. Hey, you know what happened when you picked up a good crystal? You think it's a good idea to pick up a stinky crystal? Don't do it, man. Oh, it broke. Okay. Hold your breath. Yeah, no, sure, that's all fine. Alright. Things. What are we doing now? With the Coral Tower, isn't that in the dry docks? That is not in the dry docks. That is back at Lominsa. Oh, I got 22 seconds before I can return. Boo! Hiss boo! Hurry up. Feels like an eternity. You're gonna cast out me. Got him. Thunder dodge. Go back to Lominsa. Crystallized parts. They are the worst. Alright. Did I get paid yet? I haven't gotten paid yet. I was supposed to be paid like 2 days ago. I may have to track down my boss and be like, hey man, pay me. Got stuffs I need to do. With the monies. Alright, right, we're going where? Old Tower. Go here and then head north. Yep, because that is something I can totally do. I'm assuming you're not going to let me up there. Yep, no. Alright. Well, let's go over here then, see if this lets me up here. Drowning Wench? We shall see. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Now we're on the right path. The Moonlit Kiss Disney Villains Cosplay Glam Contest with Guild Prizes. Because apparently that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I'm not a Disney villain, but I mean, I could be. I could be a Disney villain. Goes Kronk. I could go as Hulk Smash. Wait, what is this place called? Oh, wait. This is at the Marauders. Oh, I didn't know that. I should have. I remembered last time that he was in my Marauders Guild coming to get the quest. Ah, I forgot. It's alright. McSquigums! Eagerly have I awaited your return. Okay. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. Wrong lever. Wrong lever, Kronk. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. What would Limsa Lominsa had more of your like? Would that, not what would. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers, but it is but a matter of time. Clearly, Badarin's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you're capable of such feats. I mean, I haven't done anything impressive yet, but thank you. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. See, I got there and I beat up some dudes, and then I killed the weird cloaked guy, and he died. And then before he died, he summoned a big old gargoyle. I beat him up, and then he died, and then I killed the guy. And it was great. Ishtola has been working for us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy. The Thalassocracy? I don't know. Admirable. No, Admiral. You walk like you're evil. May I present to you Admiral... Oh boy. Bloweth this wind. Sure, yeah, know that.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports.
Yep, that's me. I'm taller than you thought.
I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
Merlib Blufiswin. That's a name.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day.
Indubitably. What's up, man?
A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha!
Dude, you're extending an empty hand. You just want to shake my hand? What are we talking here? He looks warm, though, doesn't he? He looks very warm. The chainmail's all like
Since you
my
first
beard,
set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits.
Badaron? I like Badarin better. Sounds cooler. Alright, Badaron.
Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet.
I mean, I could. But will I? Maybe.
A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Uh-huh.
A seat at the feast.
Oh, and don't be late.
Sure, punctuality is my thing.
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
And may you walk in the light of Lominsa, I guess. Oh, delayed there, little hat guy. Capitan. Admiral. Commodore. Feint and Strike. We got a bunch of experience of Gil and a Lominsan ring, which is probably not good, maybe? I don't know. There's a looming deadline. Unique items. I'm not there yet, though. You've obtained a unique item. I know. This is like the 11th unique item. Stop showing me that pop-up. I've done it before, man. Ooh, high society. Dress shoes. Oh, they're horrible. I am not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly coveted honor, why even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service of the thalassocracy, Thalassocracy, sure, have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment sunken into your head yet? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize you will require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what, Baderon can arrange. He's surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. You say Baderon, I say Badarin. Who's right? They are, but who sounds cooler? Me. Let's be fair. It's me. Exiled! Ever get the knuckles need popping feeling in other joints? Yes, I do. My knees are usually the joints. And for a while, my sternum would pop, and I don't know how that's even possible, but that was a thing that I was cracking for a while. Thankfully, I stopped that. Now when it cracks, it hurts like crazy. It's like, oh, how did I ever do that without being in agony? My left shoulder's always popping. It's horrible. Like, I can barely do anything without my left shoulder popping. It's horrible. Horrible. But yeah, no, my knees sometimes I'm like, alright, you gotta keep working it till it finally goes, and you're like, oh, okay, that feels normal again. So yes, I do get that. My wrist sometimes needs to crack. My elbow's less, but let's see if I can get my elbow to crack. Yep, there you go. Can't do it on the left one. Oh, as much. I got it there. You gotta full on flex and then just extend. And then alright. Battering, where you at? Yeah, look at the little fat baby. Look at the little fat baby. He's a heavy hatchling. He's so cute. Oh yeah, and since I didn't get to do this earlier, I'm gonna slash flex on him. Oh wow, that's how we decided to flex. Okay. There we go. So I slash flexed on him. Yeah, mine's like, it's like, it's horrible. I do have shoulder problems, so thankfully for the most part it's not too bad. But I sleep on my left arm most of the time, and it I think it has negatively impacted and affected my shoulder. Well, if it isn't Mural's guest of honor. Hobnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? Yep. I tell you, lad, I damn near snorted ale out me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, haven't you? Well, that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure. Yeah, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. There's a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and, more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your current getup. Yeah, No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about him, if only to stop folks complaining when he stuffs his face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak to Jnasim of the Brugair Consortium. She'll furnish you with somewhat gentlemanly to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here, and I can tell you what's what. Sure, that sounds totally like a thing I know how to do. Where am I going? I think it's on this level, or am I gonna have to go to a different level? I'm jumping over the edge. I can't take anyone. No. Alright, we've got to go down. Wrong angle forces the joint out of place. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I don't think mine fully pops, like, totally out. But a few times it feels like it doesn't go all the way back to where it's supposed to. And you're like, it's an uncomfortable feeling, to say the least. Alright, let's go here. I was going to try to find the stairs to get down, but let's just go this way. Okay. I guess we're going over here now. You're just like right in the middle of this place, huh? Okay. Hello. Good morning, sir. I assume you're the underdressed gentleman Bateron mentioned? I see he was not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your debut in public society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Did you take into account how gigantically huge I am? Collect a package from... Yep. Okay. And then back to battering. Backgammoning. Alright. Get back up. Drowning wench. Sorry. Alright, what are we doing? I'm talking to a bird. Let's try that again. What are we doing? Maybe, yep, I have. I got a box of stuff. Here you go. I'm handing it over. Ah, nice pair of dress shoes for you. Bloke might not have much else to his name, but as long as he's got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't nowhere he can't go. It was a gift from me and all the other folks you've done right by along the way. Aye, it is a very moving gesture. I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? I wouldn't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up at the banquet soaked in his own tears and snot. Any road, that's your garb sorted. Now we just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Alright, could I, like, maybe, I don't know, put on this alleged equipment that you got for me? I have to put my dress shoes on. Look at that. Huh? Fancy. Did I get anything else dress related? I don't, are those... I feel like I used these before. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Well, let's just go in all of our old, terrible equipment. Yeah, we're gonna look real dumb. It's fine. There we go. That's what we started looking like. That's how we started off. Except for the helmet. I suppose we could take our helmet off. We're just gonna be hanging out with some nobles. It's fine. Let them see our bald pate. All right, what's up, man? All right, we're ready to depart for the banquet. Let's do it. Are you ready? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If we wait any longer, so we do to hit you over the head and drag you to there. All right. Now make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you show up. All right. Carrying them won't do you no good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman. Remember, not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. As for the directions, the feast being held at the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthril and... yeah. Just keep your head held high, lad. For everything you've done for Limsa, you have good reason to be proud. Don't let no highborn bugger tell you different. Alright, whatever. So I gotta go talk to you. And then cross the room to the other guy. It's you. I'd like to go up there, please. You look cool. Look at that fez. It's nice. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes? Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer. I will show you the briefing room. Hey, Stola's here. Oh, it's the Admiral lady. What's up?
Brothers and sisters of the sea,
Yes.
join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great nation.
Oh, I get honored. Nice.
May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows
Speech.
all.
Speech. Bubble.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers.
Correct.
Their
That's true.
ranks are
Correct.
formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan.
Eh.
From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path.
Sure.
I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine.
We could just summon Leviathan and have it do its little wave thing. I mean, I know that from Final Fantasy III.
But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Execrable.
Such an extraordinary glow.
Why are you looking at my chest? Why am I glowing? And how did that end up in my hand?
This is one of the crystals of light.
It is. How'd you know?
By the Navigator.
Nope.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Yeah, exactly.
You
My eyes were
bathed
up
in
here.
her light.
Whoa, I wouldn't say I bathed in her light. I mean, come on. I show a little decorum there.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see
Yashtola?
no reason to doubt it.
Stola.
You are the vessel of a higher power.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd notice.
This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her.
Sure.
And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations,
Shower me with your honest praise.
as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light.
That's me!
Know you the tale?
I do.
Like you, they were not of these lands. Yet they
Well, it
fought to
depends.
protect us
There-
all against the corruption of the primals.
There are several renditions of the telling of the Warriors of Light. Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 3, probably 4, 5, 6. Who knows? Maybe 7 had it. I don't know. There's a fair few. So which one specifically are you talking?
When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance.
The garlic bread empire, huh? That sounds stinky.
And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear.
Sure.
It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them.
So you're welcome, Lady Magritte. I do too.
Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades.
You said comrades. Why? It's clearly comrades. Come on. I hate when they say that. It's one of the words I can't forgive. Anyway, moving beyond that. For all my American/Canadian folk, you guys have all tried Texas Toast, right? The brand of garlic bread that you get at the grocery store. I believe it's frozen. And you throw it into the oven, you bake it, and it comes out. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's the best. Nothing else compares. Even fresh garlic bread. I just, for me anyway, I can't. I can't. There's nothing's even remotely close to as good as that. It's like the greatest thing of all time. And we found out that we have it here in Canada. And my wife's like, oh, this is really good. And then she totally forgot it existed and never bought it again. I'll have to remind her. All right, comrades.
Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys forgot the name. They're silhouetted against the sun or something.
And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye,
whoa,
naught but their shadows appear to us.
Look at him.
Set against a blinding light.
Look at him. Those eyes have seen something. Those are not innocent eyes. Look, he's plotting something. And she is drunk. She's three sheets to the wind right there. 100%. And he's like, what in the world is going on right here?
Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them
Creeper.
the Warriors of Light.
3 cheeks to the wind. Maybe in her case.
When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them.
So apparently, and I'm sure many folks know this, and I might not even have the exact details 100% correct, but apparently that is a pirate term. And essentially, 3 sheets to the wind, meaning you have all your sails and you're trying to sail into the wind because you're so drunk you don't know how to do otherwise. Your faculties are not all there. So you're doing the 100% wrong thing you should be doing. So you have all of your sheets, aka sails, going into the wind. So that's what that means. And where it came from. Interesting.
Keep that crystal safe.
Keep that crystal safe. Show off all 3 of your cheeks. But you leave one covered, so it's like, and then the butt's free, and the yeah, it's good. Keep the crystal safe. All effort, no plan. Let's go, lads! And you're just like barely moving, if moving at all. Would you move backwards in that case? You might. I don't know. I'm not a nautical person. I get seasick super quick, incredibly easy. Not my thing.
In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you.
Sweet. Let's call the chief and get paid.
Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Who or what is a Hydaelyn? Uh-oh. I ate some bad crab, I think. Oh. Cool. Ish. Maybe. What's going on? That doesn't look safe. Oh. Oh, this is a flashback to Cartano?
Flames to the fore!
Oh, I have to click.
Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
Use space to toggle functionality to adjust the speed of the unvoiced. Yes? I would see if this will autoplay so I don't have to keep clicking. I want to sit back
The
and
left
enjoy.
flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
The Barracudas.
Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
Yeah.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
There's a dude over here. There is a dude over there. Look, it's zooming in. I found Waldo. He looks different than I remember.
Is Artemis?
Is Optimus.
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
And did reverse the sailboat though. Oh,
The
capsized.
barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Sure. She seems distracted by
We are being watched.
Connie Senna. I know. So every time I hear that, I start having PTSD for Dragon's Dogma.
Raging
Stupid
Bull,
pawns.
calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
I don't think he's gonna respond. Wait, they got Bluetooth earpieces? What's going on? What was that?
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Snake!
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Blue crystal tech.
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Snake! Snake!
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Is he rage because his name, or get his name from his rages?
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
Yes.
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Barracudas. It's a weird way of saying it. It's fine.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying.
I'd go with blue
Call
crystal
till they
technology.
respond.
It's closer to tooth. Chris?
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
What? Louis Soir?
General,
That's how you say that name?
please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true.
Louis Soir.
Let us not sacrifice
Soir.
lives in vain.
That was the
The
narrator
adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
guy. They make that stuff up.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, that Spookby boy is still up on the cliff.
The
I saw him.
outcome of this battle was long since decided.
Who dis?
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Connie Senna, but still. Oh, it looked like he got closer for a second there. Forced perspective and all that.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
It's you, isn't it, Exile? That's you up there. It's not Waldo at all.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Louisoix. Or Gerald from that I should live to behold Bahamut once more. So what? We're on the outs with all the Summon boys? Magnificent. These eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. Hey, we killed that guy. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. What seems weird that they would make the summons that we relied on so heavily throughout most of the Final Fantasy series kind of be the big bad end game, like apocalyptic things going on right now. Seems strange to me. It's not wholly bad, it's just a weird choice. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? Alright, we'll switch back to manual. I mean, my third middle name is Waldo, after all. Twice removed on your mother's cousin's nephew's uncle's side? What? What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and causes a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry, it was more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Dude, my arm is larger than you. I get it, man. You don't have to say I'm fat. Come on now. Anyway, don't fret. It's a little wonder ye was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. How did you get me back here? Like, I don't see it. Look at my bling, though. Like, I am just showing it. I am ostentatious like crazy here. The little naps seem to have put the color back in your cheeks. What are we talking about here? So I'll leave you to it. I'll be looking at my cheeks. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with him. When you feel up to it, talk to Zathanol and he'll let you into the command room again. Oh, and stay awake. I'm told Myrtlewib was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time. And I doubt you'll look kindly if you repeat the trick. Yeah, I kind of saw a vision of some stuff. Various magic and a bit of physical help from various folks. I noticed that my shirt is slowly deteriorating. I have a hole in it. That's not cool. Okay. Well, we did stuff. Things are done. There's a toy chest. I have not unlocked any mini-games. Didn't know there were mini-games to unlock. You are not authorized to summon the aesthetician. Oh. Okay. You have not yet received approval to hire retainers. Summoning bells are used to call forth any retainer you have in your employ. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to maintain items and gil, as well as place goods up for sale in the markets. Once you have been given the approval to hire retainers, speak with Fridrib and Limsa Luminsa, Parnell and Gridania, and Chachabi and Ulda, Prunilla in Ishgard, or Kazashi in Kugane. Oh yeah, no, that's, yep, can remember all that. Cool. Yep, I'm ready to exit the room. And colorless with the last year or so. Yeah, slowly clothing just dissolves off of me. I mean, it takes years and years, but all right. Kind of just want to end here, but I think we're gonna go do the thing. I think we're gonna do the thing, and then we're gonna end. I have my arm behind my back, and then my other arm on the mouse. You get bored and pick at seams. Oh no. At least the hole is not. That's true. I imagine the skillet shirts will start dissolving soon too. Well, I mean, not dissolving, but most of my skillet shirts are pretty old. Honestly, like 7-8 years old or more at this point. Maybe 5 years. I think it's probably even 7 years or more. Greetings, Bumpy. Admiral Bloswin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Whatever, man. I don't care. Take me to the place. Take me to the place. What's up, Admiral? It's good to see you on your feet. You recovered? Yep. Let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. Sure. The Visit Mass Report. Minson Envoy. The duty I have in mind for you requires some splaining. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business then. You gonna talk to me again? Nope. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Plain colored shirts when I need to not look like the metalhead degenerate that I really am. The Battle of Carteneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet people still suffer. That was a bad idea to leave my arm there. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might have once given them hope are gone. Excuse me. Bling. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, and that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions. Okay. The quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Sure, whatever, man. It's fine. Got it. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task will take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Grindania and Ulda. A grueling journey, to be sure, where you will travel by sea and land. But I mean to have you take to the skies. Were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. Oh, well, that's nice. A little easier. You've been discovering your family keeps giving sport team regalia. Okay. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Sweet. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge, but before you depart, I suggest that you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. Okay, but in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire. Every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Yeah? Aye, Bumpy, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Shower me with your honest praise. On behalf of Limsa, Lominsa, and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm of which so many have fought and died. Hashtag lurk. Hello, Mizuma. I'm about to end though, so you won't be lurking for long, friend. Consistent team, singular. Alright, wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. Oops. Oh. Always. Always and forever. Leave the command room. Alright, we're gonna go hang out near Baderon, and then we're gonna break off the old streamy stream. Baderon's over this way. Or Baderon, as it were. The old drowning wench, as they say. Alright, folks, that's it. I'm done. Hopefully you guys had some good times. We accomplished quite a bit. Got a lot of the little storyline beats in there. I need to re-outfit myself so I don't look like a goober. And I actually have equipment that might do damage. So let's do that now before I forget, because you guys know I will most likely forget. And we would prefer not to be forgetting the things and the stuff and the junk at stupid dress shoes. We're back in our full, heavily outfitted armor and equipment. Ready to go with our really ridiculously dumb helmet. And yeah, that's it. So, from a interesting / ungood start with the connectivity to Twitch being a little bit rough, to, accomplishing stuff and things going pretty well. Hopefully, grew up during the Clone Wars. Droids are nothing but trouble and sorrow. It's true. Does not trust any bots. I do not. I had Nightbot for a while and it was just a problem, so you are not the right person, Smokey. But Darren is the right person. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I'm donezo for now. I got stuff to be uploaded. Give you guys a quick idea of what is coming. Probably immediately after this, I am going to throw up. No, not that kind of throw up. I am going to throw up probably Final Fantasy II, Kingdoms of Amalur, followed by Mercenary Wings, The False Phoenix, Part 4. You guys even remember there was a Part 1 through 3. So that's going to be impressive. And then HOM 6, Part 176. So, yeah, that's the plan, the goal, the hope, the dream. Hopefully that'll all be up tonight. And then probably following that up with more Final Fantasy II and more Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. And then some other stuff I've got in the works. So you guys can enjoy that. All right, take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic day. I will see you guys again on Tuesday, God willing, and nothing terrible happens by then. Take care, and see you then.